Alright, yo. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing illegal activities tier list. But today's a special day because I have my best friend with me, Pizza Slut.
Pizza Slut is here, and we're doing the tier list.
Yup, so let's just get straight into that shit. Alright, first up, we got an all-time classic, robbery. What do you think of robbery?
I think it's a pretty good crime. And it's been around forever.
It is. It's robbing people has been around since the dawn of time.
Robbing people has been cool for a really long time.
It has been. Like, honestly, if you commit a robbery and get away with it, that's aura.
That is aura. I'm gonna say robbing is A tier.
Yeah, I agree. Robbing is A tier. Boom.
All right, A tier.
Okay, next up, we got tax fraud. And I'm gonna be so real, bro. Tax fraud is sick. I fuck with tax fraud.
All right, hear me out. This is my opinion.
Okay.
Tax fraud is interesting because on one hand, it's cool you're scamming the government.
Right.
That's really fucking cool. But on the other hand, the only people that do it are fucking billionaires. So that brings it down. For me, that brings it down a tier because fuck that.
That's true.
They're the only ones that can get away with it. Everyone else gets fucking caught.
But if I was a billionaire, you best believe I'm tax frauding the fuck out of my taxes.
True.
And, taxes are, there's just, nobody likes taxes. I don't like paying taxes. Nobody does. So,
Nobody does. They're stupid.
I can't knock anybody for doing tax fraud,
It's just those billionaires.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It might be an S tier for me, though. Because, as soon as I get a bag, I'm committing tax fraud. I'm not gonna
Okay,
lie.
fair. I ain't paying shit.
But it's a harmless crime. Nobody gets hurt.
We'll go S tier. We'll go S tier for it. We'll just throw in the note that the billionaires that do it, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck the billionaires, but tax fraud is cool.
Tax fraud is awesome, and
in
you should
the
try
idea
it.
of itself.
Yeah. The concept of tax fraud is pretty aura.
S tier. Okay, next we got selling drugs.
Does this include making drugs?
I think so. I think the production and distribution is kind of hand in hand.
Okay. Because I will say, selling drugs, not the coolest thing you can do.
No.
Making drugs, that's pretty cool, bro.
Yeah.
You're risking your life every fucking day. You're going to be blown up in your RV.
That's true.
That's
true.
pretty cool. You don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. Selling it, though, it's
selling
like...
is pretty like...
Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of drugs as much as the next guy. But, once you start giving people fentanyl, like...
That's where
money,
you get... exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're
up,
harming your community for the bag.
The bag is not worth harming your community. I agree.
I think, for me, it's B tier. Maybe even C tier. It's like one of the lower level crimes. Not lower level crimes. It's one of the less cool crimes you could do. If you go to jail for selling drugs, it's like, damn.
Yeah, because there's a thin line. Like, if you're selling weed, like, you're a good guy. You're for the community.
Okay,
But if you're selling crack, bro, you are not for the community.
Facts.
But I think the majority of drugs are probably not for the community.
True.
So, I think C tier.
I'm going to say C tier.
All right.
Man.
You know who this is. The next crime we got up here is diddling.
Automatic D tier.
Yeah, if you're
bottom
a diddler,
tier,
fuck
loser.
you. Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
You deserve to burn in the ninth circle of hell if you're a diddler. Of any kind.
So pick a cooler crime next time.
Yeah, fuck you. D tier.
All right, next up, we got chewing gum in Singapore. This was outlawed a really long time ago. It said in like the 90s or some shit. And it's illegal to chew gum in Singapore. And apparently it's illegal to do a lot of things in Singapore, as we've found out. But this one is pretty fucking funny. I don't know why that would be illegal or why that would concern the Singaporean government. But it does apparently.
Honestly, if all it takes to rebel against the system is, chewing a pack of five gum, then,
fucking extra.
That's fucking sick. I don't know.
I think it's even more aura. You remember those extra gums that were like flavored, like the mint chocolate chip ones?
Yeah.
The dessert ones? That would be aura if you just pulled out a rainbow sherbet extra gum.
Right in front of the cops. Just macking on that shit.
But realistically, the crime itself, pretty bad.
It's kind of lame because literally anywhere else, like, nobody's going to bat an eye.
It might be a C tier. It's a pretty bad pretty bad. Pretty bad crime.
Yeah, kind of lame, but it's also harmless.
It's harmless and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Could push it up to B tier.
Yeah, I think B is solid, right in the middle. Oh, this one's a doozy. We got Grand Theft Auto, specifically stealing Kias.
Because that is a big thing that people really fucking
Yeah.
like to do.
It's apparently too easy to steal a Kia. I've seen the videos. It's too easy.
I've seen the how to steal a Kia video, and you basically just got to start the fucking car.
Yeah.
They got a spare key in the fucking ignition already.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
It's a little fucked up though. I'm not gonna lie.
Pretty fucked up.
If someone
I think
stole my car,
I'd be
pissed.
pissed.
I'd be really upset.
I think GTA is a really pretty low crime, like bottom tier crime you can commit, because like, damn, that's someone's like livelihood basically.
Yeah.
That's like robbing someone's house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's kind of fucking cool to drift a stolen car. Like in principle.
I think in practice, yes. In reality, no. Because you have to think about it too. You're not getting away with it. The stolen license plate, everything.
True.
Like, you're going to get stopped by a cop probably. 9 times out of 10, you get stopped on the way to your fucking house stealing the fucking car.
Yeah, it is a pretty dumb crime to commit. You got to be pretty low IQ to even attempt. But, the videos are fun to watch.
The videos are very fun to watch.
I think because of that, I might give it...
I could go C. B or A. I'd go B.
B? Okay.
I could go B.
I think we'll put it behind chewing gum in Singapore.
Yeah.
It's a little less
it's a little
heinous.
less. Yeah, a little less heinous.
Yeah.
Steal a car, don't chew gum in Singapore.
Yep. B tier.
All right. Now we got drug use.
Different than selling drugs. This is the act of
This
doing
is the
it,
act
which
of
is
doing
still
it.
illegal.
Still very illegal. But I think at the end of the day, you're only harming yourself. It's not like the drug dealer where you're harming a community. You're pretty much only harming yourself. Maybe your close relatives that have to see you live like that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's your life. Do what you want. I don't really give a fuck.
And, not every drug user is a junkie. There's a difference between a pothead and a fent addict.
Yeah.
So it's a big spectrum. So it's hard to pinpoint exactly.
But I think in this picture, we got a hard drug user.
We do have a heroin user
so
in this image.
we'll say hard drug use.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you're doing heroin, you're addicted as fuck. You are a junkie.
Yeah.
No one just does casual heroin. That's not a
true.
drug you just casually use.
That's
so,
true.
You got a problem, you got to go to AA. Or, no, that's alcohol.
Yeah. You need a little bit more than AA.
You got to go to
if
more
you're on
than
the deal.
AA. You got intervention.
Yeah.
And that's pretty goated in itself. Imagine you have an intervention. That's pretty fire.
And a lot of rock stars,
True, they
fall
do
into
have
this
drug
category.
use.
It's a tough one because, it is sad. It does hurt
very
your
sad.
family and your loved ones.
A tier.
Yeah. Okay, next we have owning exotic or illegal pets.
Now, I have a hot take on this one.
Okay, let's hear it.
This is bottom tier for me.
Really? Explain.
It's so fucked up to own an exotic pet because you don't know how to take fucking care of them. You got a fucking tiger for what? You got him caged up. He's a wild animal. He want to roam free, and you got him caged up in a small ass thing. A monkey, maybe a little bit better, but the monkey don't want to fucking live in your house, bro. The monkey want to climb a tree.
This is true. And, even a monkey, did you ever hear about that story where the chimp ripped that lady's face off?
Yeah, it's in that movie, that Jordan Peele movie.
Yep.
So they don't fuck with you.
It sounds cool at first because, oh, dude, it'd be sick to have a monkey as a pet, right?
Yeah.
But, as we're saying, in theory...
Practical, it's not
awesome.
good.
In practice...
It's low-key animal abuse.
It is animal cruelty.
I'm going to say D. Well, no, nothing's as
Yeah.
Nothing's D tier. I just realized Diddy is on D. He's on D tier.
Oh, dude,
shit.
it was meant to be.
I'm going to say C tier.
Yeah. I think I'll put it above selling drugs, though.
DUIs.
Drinking and driving.
Are they cool or not?
Listen, fellas, we've all seen the memes. Maybe
Give
you've
this
done
man
it from...
some fucking keys.
Give me some fucking keys. Maybe you've done this here and there, But you know what, guys? It is not cool to drink and drive. You're endangering yourself and others.
You're right. The meme of drinking and driving is really funny. But realistically speaking, pretty bad.
Yeah. Don't drink and drive, guys. Don't, T-bone a family of 5 on your way home from the club. That's That's just not cool.
That's not
You're
good.
gonna get life in prison and like for what? For one night of like, going out, get an Uber, bro.
Not
like,
worth it.
If you don't got $20, just say you're broke.
Just say you're broke.
Just say
If you
you're
don't
broke.
got money for an Uber, you shouldn't be going out.
Yup, facts.
Plain and simple.
Dude, is drinking and driving a D tier? Or is it a C tier?
Might be a D tier. I think it might be a D tier only for the fact of
It's
it
easily
harms
avoidable.
so many people and it's easily avoidable, just as diddling is.
Very true.
D tier, but diddling is still worse.
Yep.
So we'll keep that there. But yeah.
High D.
Whoa, drinking and driving and Diddy are both on D tier. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
The punishment fits the crime.
D tier. Okay, next up we got scamming. And I think this is also another gray area. Because if you're scamming billionaires or multi-million-dollar companies, that can kind of be
That's
cool.
different.
They don't need that shit. But if you're scamming old grandmas by
Yep.
making them click a link in their email,
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
That's
bro.
fucked up. So, for that fact, okay, let's pick one. Are we scamming old ladies or are we scamming billionaires? I say, for the sake of the video, we're scamming old ladies.
I think that is the more common occurrence.
Yep. And for that, that's fucked up.
Yeah, you're a bitch.
You're a bitch
Don't
if you're...
scam my grandma.
Don't scam my grandma, bro. Don't call her and tell her that I'm being held hostage and she needs to wire transfer you fucking money.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah,
And they don't know any better.
yeah. Taking advantage of a vulnerable person. I don't like that.
Damn, that might be D tier. Fuck.
Is it?
It's taking advantage of people, bro.
It is.
Of a vulnerable
I
person.
think the difference between the D tiers we have, though, and scamming is you're not physically harming them.
But you are, though. You're taking their life savings. They ain't got no more motherfucking money. These grandmas are broke. Broke grandmas.
Damn, this is true.
Your grandma just wanted to go eat a sandwich with her friend, and now she can't because you took her life savings.
Wow.
It's fucked up. She ain't got no more retirement plan.
Fuck.
She can't even pay for her own funeral anymore.
Damn. God damn it, you're right. All right. You know what? I think this is not as bad as diddling or drinking and driving, but it is D tier.
It is D tier.
So we'll put that
It
at
is
the
D
end.
tier.
Don't scam. Don't be a
scam.
bitch.
Just
Again,
don't
if
do
you're
it.
broke, just say
Just
you're
say that, bro.
Come on. D tier.
All right, now this one's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie. Identity theft is pretty hilarious.
Like, bro, who you fooling? Who you fooling?
Why are you pretending to be me? You want to be a person with a fucking 9 to 5 who makes a teacher salary? You
wanna
could
be me
identity
so bad, bro. You want to be me so bad.
You could steal any identity, and you still a mother of 3s,
Right.
working paycheck to paycheck.
And bro, like, dude, it doesn't do anything.
What's
like,
the point of it? Do you know what's the end game for stealing someone's just steal their money? So it's another fucking fraud.
Another scam. But it's like, bro, I can just freeze my cards and get a new ID. Like, it's not that difficult. And
No, but that's different. They're just stealing credit cards. This is identity theft. That means they have your social security number.
Oh, fuck.
They have your name. Have you ever seen the movie Identity Theft
I have not.
with fucking what's that girl? Tammy. You know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it has her in it, and she steals this dude's like whole life.
Wow. But how fucked up does it fuck up his life?
Pretty bad because
Really?
she puts a lien on his house. Because you can do anything. She
Oh, wow.
takes a second mortgage on his house.
Oh,
like,
damn.
Yeah, she fucks with him. So it's pretty bad. I would say
But
I feel like
I just can't take you serious if you're stealing.
I can't take
if
you
you're-
serious.
Yeah. I feel like it might be C tier.
I'm gonna say C because it's bad, but it's kind of like I feel like I don't know. I've never had my identity stolen, but I feel like on the lowest of keys, it's probably pretty chill most of the time. They just steal some money and move on.
Yeah, I feel like in like a week or two, you could probably resolve most of that and get most of your things fixed.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say C tier.
C
That's
tier.
C tier.
Yeah. All right, and that does it for the illegal activities tier list. This is all fact,
Not
no
fiction.
Law, not opinion. If you disagree with us, you're probably stupid. Any last words, Pizza Slut?
I think it's crazy that only tax fraud got to S tier.
Yeah,
But I fuck with it. I like this tier list. I think it's good. I think yeah,
makes sense.
I like it.
Don't do crimes. Stay in school, and
And drink and drive responsibly.
yes,
Amen.
peace.
Days,